What up, y'all? Welcome back with another video. Brought to you by Quote Outlines, right? Hustle culture is toxic, man. If you think about it, man, hustling, right? Uh, thing is that, what are we hustling for, right? why are we hustling, right? And, in this culture, right, a lot of, tell you to hustle, uh, and all of this, like, you just gotta know that this is not a race, man. So you just gotta take your time out here, man, and really move in such a way where you don't have to be, you know, overachiever, right? So, in this hustle culture, right? There's a lot of competitiveness, right? Especially in these, these cities, right? And these major cities, a lot of that going on out here, man. So, you just got to know that you're in your own path, right? You're not, focused on too many, others, right, out here. That's really, because you're in your own, capacity, right? So, we just gotta know that, everything is about, you know, I know you heard the saying, lock in, right? You heard that before, right? And, yeah, some of these words, these code words and phrases that people use, man, you gotta be, pay close attention to this stuff so we can understand that, why we're so, why we're so, like, fixated on these things, right? So, yeah, man, we just gotta maneuver out here and, carry ourselves with, just take your time, man, and let everything just flow, right? That's what we do, let everything flow. And, this is why, most of us, right, chosen ones, we're more chill, we're more relaxed, because we're not really, the thing is that, especially when, you come from a family background, when there was really nobody ever, you know, come from a hostile environment and whatnot, man, and then, see that play out again, you're like, okay, let's get away from this because this is not really, suitable, right? So we just gotta know, man, when you're going to when you're carrying or going to new adventures, right? You gotta know that everything takes time, and this is, yeah, that's a skill, right? To have patience. Patience is a virtue, right? So, yeah, man, you gotta have patience out here, man, and guard yourself, and know that this is your, not taking it too seriously, right? Right? No one else is gonna, That's why it's important to be, be in your own lane, right? Not being too many lanes right here, because you're focused on what you're doing, right? And carrying yourself in such a way, right? So that's why chosen ones really don't be around too many individuals, right? Because people like to think they could control the chosen one, tell the chosen what to, all this stuff, right? It's not about saying that we don't like authority or whatnot, but the thing is that some people abuse the authority, right? You gotta watch out for those that abuse the authority, and then you gotta watch out for those who have it and don't know what they're doing, right? Like this whole, everything that goes on in the White House, right? These so-called leaders and what they do, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing with their authority, right? So there's even a scripture that talks about that, right? When a wicked rule, people are in mourning, right? When the righteous rulership rejoice, right? So you see what they're doing for this land, man. You see how this land is being, because you know what they're doing, right? Just seeing a post, Barack Obama and Michelle Obama saying it's okay for people for young men to say that they're the G word, right? And you see this stuff, you're like, okay, with this stuff got to be this stuff is wild, right? Because we don't support any of that, right? So this tells you that they're they're in this deception, right? Those that are in the White House are in deception, man. So we just got to come out there, come out of the system, right? So we don't be too we don't walk with the wicked, man. We stay away from them, man, and we stay on the straight and narrow path, right? So yeah, man, just a quick video, man, for those watching, man. And yeah, man, hustle culture, man, it's toxic, man. Hustle culture is toxic, man. So once again, thank you for everybody watching, man. Everybody take care. Have a beautiful day, man, and shalom.